YouTube, what's good with y'all boys, man? It's your boy Day to Z back with another video. And I know you probably can't even believe it. I posted it back to back. I told y'all I'm not even gonna just keep talking about it. I'm just gonna show y'all by taking the action and being consistent. And so in the last video, I kind of talked about the things that I felt like went wrong in my last drop and why I feel like it failed. So it's only right for this vlog, we're gonna fix it. So we're gonna go get in better content for the brand. I'm actually going to be I'm gonna show y'all once I get dressed, right? So we gotta get dressed first. I did just wake up not too long ago. It's about 10 in the morning. So I'm gonna get dressed first and then show y'all the fit check, and then I'm gonna tell y'all what we doing today. So y'all boys stay tuned. Alright YouTube, so we just got dressed. Let me show y'all boys the fit. A little fit check. So we go Scarface on the tee. We go fitted Atlanta Braves hat. Off-white Cell 5s on the toe, and these strivix cargo pants. Of course, this is the main focus of this video, so of course it got to be the main piece in the fit. And so today what we was going to be doing is we're going to go to every restaurant on these pants. So we got IHOP, Sonic, Krispy Kreme, Burger King, Subway, and Cane's. And we're going to be going to every last one of these restaurants. Like I said, it is in the morning, so we're going to go to IHOP first to get some breakfast. So we're going to head there now. Let's do it. Y'all boys stay tuned. YouTube. Alright, man. So we just made it here. The first stop, I don't know if y'all can see, is IHOP. So that's the first stop we made to on these pants. This was my first plan to come here first because it was breakfast time. I'm not gonna lie, I left my house a little late. I kept having to go back. I kept forgetting stuff. I made a little get ready with me like I told y'all. So it's now 12:30. But we still here first. So we're gonna see how this go. So kind of how I want things to go is I'm just gonna go in there and I'm gonna order something small from each place just because I don't want to go in there, take a picture and leave. So I'm gonna order something small and then just be like, hey, you see what they think about the piece, and if I can get a quick picture with them, maybe the manager or something like that. So we're gonna see how that goes. And then yeah, pretty much that's what we're gonna do. There's some people kind of scared to walk past the car. I don't know if they see me recording. So I don't think I'm gonna go in here with this camera. Since it's the first stop, we're gonna see how it go, because I know not everybody likes being recorded, so we're not gonna go in there and just flashing the camera in their face. We just gonna see how it go in there, and if it's cool, hit y'all boys up. We might do a little mukbang or something like that, but we'll see how it go. Alright y'all, so we back. Fortunately I was not able to get anything in there. Like I said, I didn't just want to be recording in people's face, but they was really chill in there. Let me see if I can show y'all real quick what I was able to get. It's all gonna be edited and stuff like that, but this is kind of the video that I was able to get. So you see, you got the pants in the IHOP bag. See, yeah, so it was really cool. Shout out IHOP, man. It was really cool in there. I'm not gonna lie, one thing that I do struggle with, which is partly what keeps me inconsistent on YouTube and just posting content in general, is hold on, we gonna set y'all up real quick. We're gonna do a quick mukbang. I did get some pancakes from there. One sec. Alright, bet. So got just two little pancakes. We finna bust down real quick. But like I was saying, one thing that I struggle with is what keeps me inconsistent on YouTube and just posting content in general is just being nervous and anxious, and I don't know if social anxiety is really the word, but kind of just struggling with those type of things. And so she was really cool. That's why I was kind of nervous to go in there. But one place down, we finna eat these pancakes real quick. And so while we doing that, I just also kind of wanted to talk to you guys, because like I said, obviously my last video was me talking about how my drop failed, and then before that, I've really just been taking you guys to have a real view so you can really see what it's like to own a clothing brand. Because trust me, bro, it is not all cupcakes, rainbows, and sunshine. It's actually a lot of grinding. It's a lot of putting a lot of money into things and not really getting a return on that immediately. Those things being running ads, putting into your bulk order, putting into promos, samples that didn't go right, all sorts of things, man. And so that is a lot of what owning a clothing brand is, or that's a lot that goes into it. and you just have to keep going, but a lot of people don't. And so like really what I just kind of wanted to talk to you guys about here is like really how I stay motivated to continue to run my clothing brand when I have things like this happen, when I have failed drops, when I have put the work in that I felt like at least I put the work in and didn't get the results that I was wanting. Hold on, we finna get a quick video of these pancakes real quick since I like I said, obviously I'm making a video of this. But yeah, like really what keeps me motivated, and all that it really amounts to is just my love, like my love for I really love making clothes. Like I love the entire process. I love getting inspired by something, whether that be artwork, it'd be a song. You can get inspiration literally from anywhere, bro. So whether I get inspired of a piece from somebody else's brand or clothes that I seen, or whether it be something I heard in the song, maybe a word or a bar that I want to turn it into a graphic tee, or a poster, a piece of artwork I seen that I can turn it into something. And so like I just love that process of getting inspired and then turning it into a design. That's just kind of the first part, right? And then after that, of course, is actually getting a piece made, which I also enjoy. I enjoy seeing my piece come to life. Hold on. Boy, I ain't gonna lie, boy. This IHOP gas. I haven't had IHOP in like some years. Like, I'm really a Waffle House type of dude, but this gas. But yeah, I really enjoy the entire process. Like it hasn't really been about the money for me, which is good, because had it only been about the money, had I only really been doing this for the money, I'd have quit a long time ago, because it's not like I'm really where I want to be at quite yet. And again, like I'm being 100% transparent, 100% honest, because I know a lot of these brand owners and influencers, well, maybe not necessarily lie, but they'll only show you the good stuff and not the bad. So they'll only show you when they're making 15,000 in 2 minutes off of some jeans, but not show you where they were sitting on bulks that didn't sell, or when they got scammed out of a promo. I actually have gotten scammed out of a promo, and oh wait, hold on. But yeah, anyways, like I was saying, like I actually have gotten scammed quite a few times. I've gotten scammed out of pieces. I've paid for many promos and didn't really get the return that, not necessarily what I was promised, but what I was expecting. And so then it just ended up turning into a waste of money. I have just a lot of things, right? A lot of things that most people, that if you were just doing this for the money, or you were doing this because you thought it was much easier than what it actually is, I would have been quit. But I really just love it, bro. Like seeing my ideas come to life. And I may be shy, like I was saying, like shy when it comes to being sociable and posting content, but I'm stubborn and I'm consistent. And I promise you, I'm taking y'all through all this process. I'm taking you through the process of me literally driving all around the city to every single restaurant on these pants just to get content, because my drop failed. I could have quit. I could have closed my site and went to something else, went to drop shipping, went to day trading, did whatever else. But we still out here working, man. And so really that's just kind of a little motivation for y'all. Whether it doesn't even have to be clothes, whatever it is, you gotta have a genuine love for it. And if you do have a love for it, it's not gonna always go as planned. Nothing does in business, but you keep going. You don't give up. But yeah, we finna finish these real quick, and we gonna head to the next location. I don't know yet exactly what restaurant we're gonna go to next exactly, but I'm gonna just pick back up the camera when we go to the next place. Y'all boys stay tuned. Alright, man, so we at the next location, which is Sonic. You can see right here. I don't even know if I showed y'all. This kind of the brand, my brand Strivix. This is the Sonic logo for it. This the IHOP one if y'all didn't see. And so we got Burger King. It's kind of upside down, but we got Burger King, Subway, Krispy Kreme, and Canes. So we're going to all these places today, right? And so next we are now at Sonic. So we just gonna get a drink from here. Like, obviously this is 6 restaurants, so that would be a lot of food, a lot of restaurants, a lot of money that I would be spending on all these different places, and I'm not even that hungry. So we just gonna get a little drink from here, and then we're gonna go to the next place. So, and I want y'all to comment also. Comment your favorite place or your favorite like your favorite orders from these places that we're going to. One second. Alright, y'all, man, so I finally finished my second stop. We just got a little blue coconut slushy. Like I said, I want y'all to drop down y'all favorite orders from all these places that we going to. I'm sorry that it's kind of hard for me to record me asking at the same time, because this is already kind of an awkward thing for me to just be asking these random employees to take a picture with me, let alone me holding the camera in their face at the same time I'm asking. So I do apologize for that. It's kind of difficult. I'm still just gonna take y'all with me as I'm doing this, and we're gonna get what we can. I'm gonna probably just be throwing in kind of the pictures and videos that I'm able to get with them, so that y'all can see what it is that I'm doing, but I can't really record me asking. But the next stop, we probably gonna go to Burger King. We're really just getting something small from each place, like I said, because this is a lot of food to be buying, and I'm really not even that hungry, to be honest. But we're gonna go to Burger King, probably get some nuggets or onion rings or something, and then go to the next picture, so we go to the next location. Y'all boys stay tuned. I'm gonna roll the next clip. Alright, y'all, I'm back, man. I'm not gonna lie, it's been like an hour since I last picked up the camera. You can kind of see my tongue blue, pause. But that was the last stop, still was Sonic. I went to a Burger King, but they it didn't really look right in there, and I didn't think they was really gonna be messing with like me having a camera and taking pictures and stuff like that. So you're gonna have to find another Burger King. So next stop, we probably gonna go to Krispy Kreme. I'm not gonna lie, I'm also kind of running errands in between me going to these places, which is really not good, because it's again taking away that focus from the content I'm supposed to be getting from my brand. But I do just have some other stuff that I need to do today. So I'm actually at the mall right now. I just went in there. I was wanting to, it's a store, it used to be a store in the mall that I could just like show a little design on my phone, and they can like print it and print it on a shirt and have it for me in the next 30 minutes. And so for that, it really wasn't about the quality for me, it was the what's the word, bro, like the convenience and the quickness at which I could get something printed. And it was really more so about it having my brand name on it versus the actual quality of the design. That was more so just for me. Those are all one-of-one pieces. But so I went in the mall to get 2 shirts printed. Bro, why are they shut down? Like literally the whole thing is, the store is literally gone. And then there's another place in there, but they said it would take like a week, and so I'm gonna have to find another place. So I'm kind of mad about that. And I was also talking to a store that like they sell brand clothes, so I'm also trying to get my brand in some wholesale stores. So we're working on that, but that's kind of what I've been doing. Tomorrow is my stepdad's birthday. Whatever tomorrow is from when you're watching the video. Today is Saturday for me, so it's my stepdad's birthday, and so I'm getting him a poster made for his birthday. So I'm gonna have to go to the store to get a poster printed, and then I'm going to have to get the frame in order to put it in for his gift. And there's also just some more posters that I want to put in my room. I'll probably make a room tour video. Y'all probably kind of see my room in my video, but I'm gonna do an actual tour to show y'all everything in my room. So that is something else that we have to do. The next stop though probably is gonna be Krispy Kreme, and I'll probably get the posters printed. And so I'm just gonna pick back up the camera at the next restaurant. Y'all boys stay tuned. Alright, y'all, so we finally back, man. Next stop, Krispy Kreme. Bro, crazy thing is, bro, they literally gave me a free donut. I didn't even have to pay for it. And it got a cool little video in there too. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like one thing that like I'm just really appreciative of is that like as I've been going around and talking to people and getting these pictures and stuff, everybody's been really cool. Like they like the pants / shorts, whatever you want to call it. It's pants and shorts, bro. I'm telling y'all, bro, y'all go shop strivix.store in the description. But like everybody like really thinks it's cool, and like they're like actually enthusiastic and supportive to just take a quick little picture, because like it's something that sounds simple, but a lot of people don't really be messing with stuff like that, bro. So we got this donut, and so I'm finna bust down this donut real quick. And then the next stop, I'm gonna probably get them posters first. I'm gonna show y'all too, because I'm gonna show y'all in the room tour actually, so I'm not gonna show y'all the posters just yet. But I'm gonna run in there and get those, and then the next stop is probably gonna be Subway. And I really don't even like subs, bro. Like, I genuinely hate subs, but we're gonna get a cookie from there and get a picture, because main thing is the picture, and I'm just gonna buy something just since I'm already in there. So yeah, so I'm gonna hit y'all boys at the next stop. Yo, YouTube, what going? I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm at Cane's right now. I finally made it. It was a long drive. I finally made it here. Bro, it is so crowded in here. And like, this is really where it's like, cause all the other places it's been empty and it's been chilling there for me. Just go in, get a quick picture and like do that. But like, it's really crowded in there. Like, everybody be glazing K's. Whole time Zaxby's is better, but that's like kind of besides the point. It's really crowded in there. It's Saturday. Everybody has sporting events, softball, games, football, and all that stuff. So it's a whole softball team in there, and it's just really, really crowded in there. So I'm not gonna lie, I was a little scared to ask for a picture, but we still gonna get it done. We did not drive all this way for nothing, but I am gonna eat first and see if it kind of dies down a little bit before we go back in there to get a picture. It's the food. We got cool little 3-piece, so we finna bust this down real quick, and then afterwards we're gonna go back in and try to get this picture. We're gonna not even try, we're gonna get a picture, a little video. We're gonna make this happen. I did not drive all this way for nothing. Y'all boys stay tuned. Yo, what's going on, bro? I'm not gonna lie, I am still at Cane's. This is actually crazy. Like, I'm gonna give y'all a quick little story time, basically what happened. So like I said, it was pretty crowded in there. The first time I went in there, it was very crowded. Just cause, you know, like sports games and stuff. It is a Saturday, so everybody playing sports and stuff like that, right? So it's very crowded. But then when I went back after I ate my food, it was like 2 managers in there, and the employee said I would have to ask them if I wanted to take a picture. So I went up to talk to them. Bro, they was not trying to hear nothing that I had to say, which, like, I understand some people may not want to take pictures, but they literally genuinely had no interest. And so she told me to come back, but it's still busy. And so this, like, I'm still going to get a picture with the Cane's employee because I didn't come all this way for nothing. But I may not be able to get like a full like fit flick pic like I was able to get with everybody else. Which kind of sucks, but we're gonna have to make it work. So we're gonna see what we can do here. I have been sitting here quite a while. I do gotta get going, cause like I said, this was a bit of a far drive, but we're gonna try to see what we can do here. And so I'm gonna keep y'all updated, y'all. I'm gonna roll the next clip. Y'all boys stay tuned. Alright, y'all, so we finally are back at the crib. I was finally able to get Cane's. I got somebody outside while they was taking out the trash. I should be putting in all the clips of every single place I went to. I also did get Burger King. So we was able to get everything successfully finally. Really just showing like how I talked about in the last video of like just that perseverance, right? Because I could have easily went home after they was giving me trouble at Cane's, but I kept going. And yeah, so this is the first step of us turning around this drop. I'm still gonna be documenting everything and doing everything to kind of turn things around and showing y'all me doing that. But that's gonna be the end of this video. I'm actually about to go to the movies, so I appreciate y'all for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and until next time, peace.